My name is Daniel, and I am not sure who is living my life. It started small. So small that I almost ignored it. My wife called me Dan at breakfast. She had never called me that before, not once in 6 years of marriage. She always called me Daniel, always. You called me Dan, I said. She looked up from her coffee, confused. I always call you Dan, she said. What are you talking about? I let it go. I thought maybe I had misremembered. Maybe I was tired. Maybe it meant nothing. It meant everything. The next day, my dog did not come to me. Rex had slept at the foot of my bed every single night for 4 years. Every morning, he would run to me the moment I woke up, tail wagging, jumping, excited. That morning, he backed away from me. He pressed himself into the corner of the room, eyes wide, a low growl in his throat, like I was a stranger who had walked into his home. Rex, I said softly. It's me. It's Daniel. He barked, once, sharp, terrified, and ran out of the room. My wife did not notice. On the third day, I looked in the mirror, and my reflection was slow. Not by much, just a fraction of a second. I raised my right hand, and my reflection raised its hand. Just a moment too late, I blinked, and it blinked just after me. I smiled, and it smiled, but the smile was slightly wrong. I stood completely still. My reflection kept moving, just for 1 second, just a tiny movement, a slow turn of the head, looking at me, really looking at me, and then it stopped and matched me perfectly again. I told myself it was the light. I told myself it was stress. I told myself I was imagining things. That night, I could not sleep. At 2 a.m., I got up quietly and walked to the bathroom. I stood in front of the mirror in the dark. I did not turn on the light. I just stood there in the darkness, staring at my own shadow. After a long time, my eyes adjusted. There was a shape in the mirror, a figure, standing exactly where I was standing. Same height, same build, same face, but it was not doing what I was doing. I had my arms at my sides. The figure in the mirror had one hand pressed against the glass. From the inside, pushing, I ran back to bed. I lay there shaking until morning. When the sun came up, I convinced myself it had been a dream, a hallucination from lack of sleep. I went to work. I came home. Everything seemed normal until dinner. My wife was talking and she said something that stopped my heart completely. She said, "It's so nice to finally have you back. You seemed so different last week." I looked at her. "What do you mean? Last week?" I asked slowly. She laughed. "You were just acting strange, not yourself. But this week, you seem like my Daniel again." My fork dropped onto the plate. Last week, I had felt completely normal. Last week, Rex had loved me. Last week, my reflection had been fine. Something had been here, in my house, in my life, wearing my face, living as me. And last week, where had I been? I went straight to the bathroom mirror. I turned on the light and stared at my reflection for a long time. It matched me perfectly. Every movement, every breath, everything normal. But just before I turned off the light, I saw it. My reflection smiled. 1 second before I smiled. I have not looked in a mirror since that night. My wife thinks I am strange. Rex still growls sometimes when I enter a room. And sometimes, late at night, I hear a sound from the bathroom. A slow knocking from behind the mirror. Patient, quiet, waiting, like something that has been on the other side for a very long time and knows that eventually I will look again.